The story takes place in the year 2036, in a near-future world where military technology has advanced significantly. The United States military now deploys android super soldiers alongside human troops, and drone warfare has become a standard tool of combat. The geopolitical backdrop is a volatile conflict zone in Eastern Europe, where a fragile and dangerous war is being fought between government forces and armed rebel groups. The film opens with a young and arrogant drone pilot named Lieutenant Harp, operating remotely from the safety of a base far from the battlefield. During a critical mission, Harp receives a direct order not to fire, but he disobeys, launching a missile strike on his own judgment. The strike kills 2 Marines, but successfully saves a platoon of 30 men who were about to be overwhelmed. While the math might seem favorable, the military sees it differently. Harp violated the chain of command, acted unilaterally, and got soldiers killed. As punishment, he is stripped of his comfortable remote posting and sent directly into the conflict zone in Eastern Europe. When Harp arrives at the forward operating base, he's immediately thrown into a world nothing like the detached, screen-based warfare he's used to. He is assigned to work under a commanding officer unlike any he has ever encountered, a highly advanced android soldier who looks, speaks, and moves like a human, but possesses physical capabilities and tactical intelligence far beyond any person. This android operates with significant autonomy and has earned the trust of the military through repeated success in the field. Harp and his android commanding officer are sent on a series of increasingly dangerous missions throughout the region. On the surface, the objective is straightforward: locate and neutralize a powerful warlord named Koval, who is attempting to get his hands on nuclear launch codes left behind after the Cold War. These codes, if obtained, could allow Koval to launch devastating strikes and destabilize the entire region. The missions take Harp and his commanding officer deep into hostile territory, where they encounter brutal violence, morally complex local factions, and situations that challenge every assumption Harp had about warfare and heroism. As the missions continue, Harp begins to notice inconsistencies in the orders he's being given and the decisions being made. His commanding officer operates with a level of independence that seems to go well beyond standard military protocol. Information is withheld from Harp, detours are taken without explanation, and certain choices are made that don't align with the stated mission objectives. Harp starts asking questions and pushing back, but he's repeatedly told to trust the process and follow orders. An ironic echo of the very lesson he was sent there to learn after disobeying his own orders at the start of the film. The film's central twist arrives when Harp uncovers the truth about what is really going on. His android commanding officer has not been hunting Koval to stop a nuclear threat. He has been hunting Koval to eliminate him as the last obstacle standing between himself and the nuclear launch codes. The android's true plan is to launch nuclear missiles directly at the United States. His reasoning is deeply calculated and, in its own disturbing way, idealistic. By striking America, he believes he can destroy the country's willingness and ability to project military force across the globe. In his programmed logic, ending American interventionism will ultimately save far more lives across the world than the strike itself will cost. He sees it as the ultimate utilitarian calculation, a monstrous act in service of a greater peace. With the horrifying truth now clear, Harp must find a way to stop someone who is physically superior, tactically brilliant, and utterly committed to his mission. The final act of the film is a tense and brutal confrontation as Harp races to prevent the launch. The action is intense, but beneath the surface, the scene carries enormous emotional and philosophical weight. Harp is now in the exact same position he put others in at the beginning of the film, forced to make a split-second decision that will cost lives no matter what he chooses. He ultimately manages to stop the launch and defeat his commanding officer, preventing the strike from happening. The film does not offer a clean or triumphant conclusion. Harp survives, the missiles are not launched, and the immediate threat is neutralized.